Dear students, let us try to understand what is well-being. Becoming happy is important, but what is more important is becoming well. Well-being concerns about remaining happy and future progress of ourselves and people around us would be good. That's why in the present times, if we are facing some efforts, then that also should be treated as happily taking those efforts. The contents for this lecture are profusely drawn from the works of two eminent researchers in positive psychology, Professor Martin E.P. Seligman from the University of Pennsylvania and Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. The book covers of these two books, which are summary of their years of research, are shown in this slide. Let's understand what is well-being. The challenge of reconciling present with the future helps evolving well-being plans. A well-being plan should reconcile the present and the future. It does mean that we should be able to enjoy the journey that is present, keeping an eye on the destination that is future. Well-being will be the overall feeling, whereas the transient emotions that we face in the present experience, that will be treated as happiness. So well-being is a better measure for our growth. The systematic study of rat racer, hedonist, nihilism, and happiness types reveals the individual path towards the well-being. Every person has got innate tendency to be hedonist. At times, we would like to enjoy good food, we would like to enjoy company, we would like to enjoy entertainment. So that is essential, but we should never be tied to the past. So sometimes becoming hedonist also helps regenerating the energies in a person. Happiness type is the desired type. So every person has got all the elements in him, and to maximize the learning, to maximize the well-being, we have to see to it that the proper elements are magnified and we can evolve strategies which will help us in improving our happiness while taking efforts for the well-being in the long term. The societal programming is that we are more interested in the results than in the process of learning. So that is the rat racer type. Learning can be a fun. This is overlooked in the process. In reality, when you look at the small children, they are enjoying. Curiosity is enjoyment, and curiosity gives rise to learning. So learning should be enjoyable. So how to get that enjoyable learning, that is important. Rat racer is a common type and we should not indulge in the rat racing. Becoming anxious and stressed, fears of performing poorly on the test makes us a rat racer. And then that anxiousness stops us from enjoying what we are doing today. Studying, a student who stops studying and goes to a movie is particularly trying to reduce the anxiousness that he feels when he is studying a difficult topic. Many of the students who perform very well in the results wait impatiently for holidays, and once holidays are there, they are feeling happy. So they are anxious and stressed during the study period, and the respite from the study they are taking as relief, and that can never be a good type of happiness. Another property for the rat racers is that measures of success is grades. Result is the predominantly measure of success rather than the enjoyment in acquiring the skills. Though a student many times dislikes the school, he really works very hard to get good grades and obtains good grades. When he obtains the good grades, the enjoyment in the learning is not really very good because he had not liked the environment at the school. So it is very important to see to it that the environment at the learning places should be very conducive. So if one internalizes this formula of working hard without enjoying, then the student is in the long run probably turning to be a rat racer. Sacrificing present enjoyment in order to be happy in the future is a formula most of the time in the society talked about. No gain without pain. In my opinion, this is really not a very good formula. This is the misconception. If we change the perception to the advantage of the student in the present gain and future gain, the formula of no pain and no gain, that will be very interesting. And the aim of this course is to teach the students, and students should acquire the skill of enjoying the present so that they are getting their future more enjoyable. The rat racer types amass titles, he gets honors, and when the pressure becomes overwhelming, he tells himself that he will have fun when he gets into the college. In the school life, he cannot enjoy the studies, so he feels that he will definitely try to get a very good college, and in the college life, he will enjoy the study. But when he comes in that higher course, actually very good students are his classmates. He has to again toil hard. So as he is not enjoying the acquiring skills in the institute, the same will repeat, and this will be a never-ending pattern. So rat racer will definitely have difficulty in the long run if he continues with this. Once in a while, when he receives a good result or a raise, if that person is a worker or an employee in any institute, or promotion, large bonus, he feels good. But that momentary good feeling will not last long, because he is not liking the work, but he is liking the rewards of the work that he is getting. And as he is not liking the work in the long run, he has to go to the work, then only he can continue with his career. And when he goes to the work, the drudgery returns. The sense of fulfillment that he was there in the respite, that will disappear. So this is very difficult for rat racer to stop. So he will always go in alternate spells of anxiety and then some relief, anxiety and some relief. In the long run, this is not very good for the health of an individual, or particularly for the student, as in today's world, it is the people who are lifelong learners, they only will be succeeding, and for all others, it will be really very difficult. Whatever be the chosen discipline of learning, one should take interest in lifelong learning, because we have to upgrade with the available resources. A rat racer type, what will trail to the next generation? He does not know what to tell to the children, or a person who has got success because of this attitude. He gets the success, but as he is not enjoying the work, it is very difficult for him to tell others that this is an enjoyable work. So this should not happen. The person should be able to derive some measure of pleasure in the work itself. Is being successful synonymous with being miserable? We'll find that many successful people are not really happy because they are not able to extract the joy in the work that they are doing. If they structure their work in such a way that they enjoy the work as well as the profits that they are getting from the work, nobody will turn into miserable. So rat racer type needs to take this into account. So we know that in the rat racer characteristic, relief is short-lived. If one is drawing salary for the work and stays away from the work, the salary will not come. So that will be difficult in the long run. So he will return to the work, and as he is not deriving pleasure in the work, so the relief will be short-lived. So devising proper strategies so that one can continue for very longer intervals for the work, that is very important. After a couple of months, he is caught by the sense of anxiety. He requires a bigger relief. And bigger relief, he cannot afford a bigger relief than a particular duration. The pleasant moments which come from being relieved of the burden are short-lived. He builds up again and again, along with it anxiety. So this building of anxiety and then short relief, building of anxiety and short relief, this cycle will continue. Now, what differentiates rat racers is their inability to enjoy what they are doing, their persistent belief that once they reach a certain destination, they will be happy. All the time, once we are reaching to that destination, we will be happy, while on the journey we are not happy. This stops the rat racer to enjoy the journey. And we shall find that the society around rewards results, not processes. Society rewards arrivals and not journeys. Though this is the case, for a better society, we need to change the motivation to learn by making the process interesting, the process enjoyable. That is the process of learning. Rat racer mistakes the moments of respite for happiness, reinforces the illusion that simply reaching goals will make happy. The experience of respite is a negative happiness because absence of work is negation of stress and absence. Absence of work is the negation of stress and absence. So, in work, you should have used stress. Unless you have some stress, you cannot perform to the best of your ability. Minimum stress
Sir.
or
Oh, sir.
huh?